You're sitting at your desk and you know it's time to go. You've said that to yourself over 1,000,000 times, but this time, you know for sure, is real. You're tired. You're just so very tired. Your parents pissed you off. Like school wasn't bad enough today. You go to get the rope, or the knife, or the gun, or whatever you choose to use, because you're that desperate. You're ready. You think of it as some game. The first one dead is the one who wins. No one's home. It's the perfect time. You're ready. If you don't do it now, you're gonna look down on yourself even more. Forever. You're just going to hate yourself even more. No one knows. No one will know until tomorrow. Instead of getting paper and a pen, you get the video camera out, along with a chair. You're standing on the chair. You decided to go with the rope. You're gone instantly and there'll be no noise. One side of the rope is tied to the top of your fan. The other is already around your neck. You're in tears. You know it's for real this time. You turn on the video camera and just stare at the red light blinking upon your eyes. You start to mumble out a few words. Mom and Dad, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. Please don't blame yourself. Please. I love you both, and tell my siblings the same. I'll see you all soon. You say sorry to your best friend because you won't be there, especially when he needs you the most. You say sorry to everyone you could think of, even yourself. You're sorry for not being strong anymore. You're sorry for breaking down. You're sorry for putting them through so much pain in your life. You stare once again at that red light blinking on the video camera. One foot is off the chair now. As you begin to mouth the word goodbye, you have the remote control to turn off the camera in your hand. You click the off button, and as soon as you see that light go off, you go off. Both feet are off the chair now. The chair is on the floor. The room is filled with silence. You're dead. You're gone. There's no going back. Everything is over. You don't have to live in pain anymore. But everyone else will. What are your parents going to say? What about your little brother or little sister? What are they going to do? You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. You ended your life because the person of your dreams only thinks of you as a friend? You ended your life because that one teacher was harder on you than anyone else in the class because she knows you're the only one that's going to get somewhere in life. Your parents are home. They call your name telling you that they're home, just like they usually do when they come home. But something's different. You don't answer. They get worried. You always answer. They come upstairs thinking you're sleeping or showering. Your mom opens up your bedroom door and screams at the top of her lungs. She instantly passes out. Now your little sister comes running up the stairs. She screams, "Daddy, help!" She runs over to you, hitting your leg, begging you to wake up. Wake up! Wake up! Please stop! Wake up! But you don't answer. You're not waking up. You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. Your dad comes running up the stairs and all I could do is stare. He watches his baby girl swing back and forth on a rope. He sees a video camera and he sees a chair, but he doesn't move. He's stiff as a board. He cries. Your dad never cries. He picks up the phone and calls 000. He can barely get the words, "My daughter committed suicide," out of his mouth. Your little sister stares at your dad. Your dad hangs up and your little sister jumps into his arms, crying harder than ever. She's too young to understand completely, but she knows you're gone. You're dead. And she knows you're not coming back. Everything is over. The cops finally arrive. They take your body down off the ropes and lay you on the stretcher. They cover your body, and out you go, just like that. You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. Nothing is the same. 2 weeks have passed, and your mom still stares out the window more than half the day. Your little sister hasn't returned to school. Your dad is forced to go to work so he can pay all the bills for your wake and your funeral. Eventually, they found the strength to go into your room. Your door hasn't been opened for months. The rope is still laying on the floor, and the video camera is still sitting on the table. They don't even dare to watch that video. It will never be seen. They slowly pick up the rope and throw it into the garbage. Chills run up their spine, your mom basically in tears. They brush off your bed, making it neat, like they used to do every morning after you went to school. Your bed was made and your room was clean. They shut the door, and it remained shut. Your school is still in distress. You thought no one cared, and you thought no one even noticed you. That girl who said no to being your lab partner, yeah, she cuts every single night now because she thinks it's her fault that you did this. The boy that tripped you by accident and didn't say sorry, yeah, he's in suicidal therapy 5 days a week in the hospital because he feels a smile could have saved your life, and he didn't give that to you. The teacher that was hard on you that day, she quit her job because she felt she wasn't suited to teach anymore. You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. 4 years have passed. Your little sister is now 15 years old. She started a club in her school dedicated to you. Secrets is what she calls it. The club is formed for kids to speak their hearts without anyone judging them. They can say anything they want to and talk about anything they needed to. If they were suicidal, they'd always have someone. That was your problem. You didn't want to talk to anyone. You had everything bottled up inside of you. You acted as if you're the happiest kid on the planet, and that you had the perfect life. You played that character so well, and even you started to believe it. You would be so happy, and as soon as you laid in bed that night, those thoughts came back. A little fight between you and your parents could have set you off, but with everything bottled inside of you, bottled up for years, it hit your limits. You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. Your room will never be occupied. Your mom still cries herself to sleep every single night. Your dad isn't as strong as he used to be. Your little sister will never grow up to be with you by her side, moving her in the right direction. Your best friend is still torn up. Your school now has a club dedicated to you so teens will not make the mistake that you did. Your life was precious and you took it all away in the blink of an eye. All you needed was a smile. That's all you needed. But since you're gone, just know people cared. People always have cared. You were just way too upset to see that. You were just too caught up in the fact that you thought no one cared. When the truth was, more people cared about you than you ever thought they would. Your town will never be the same. A girl is gone. A special girl who thought no one cared. Everyone cared. We promise you. They cared. They always have cared. We loved you, and no matter what, we always will love you.